Hey guys, welcome back to Ryan and Billy's Cubing, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the gear cube. So again, this is a weird kind of cube, the way that it turns and all, so I'm just going to be showing you how it turns before we get into the video. So if you look at it, it looks like a normal 3x3 except there's gears instead of corners and edges. So whenever you attempt to turn the cube, hold two sides and then just turn it. You notice that the middle turns at the same time that this is turning. So this will rotate 180 degrees around the cube, and this will rotate 90 degrees while also turning the gears in the middle. So if you just, I'm just gonna mix this up and show you how to solve it. Okay, so now that your gear cube is mixed up, you just play around with it a little bit, get used to, the motions of the cube and get used to how it turns before you're gonna try and solve it. So after you do that, then what you want to look for is a corner and an edge that have the same colors on them. So in this case, I'm looking for a yellow and an orange edge. So I see that I have one here. So, and I can just rotate this up, see, so now they're lined up. You may have to move the cube a little bit and mess with it, but that'll come with, just messing around with it. So now what I want to do is, so I would recommend starting with the yellow face, so you just know to put the yellow face on top. So now you want to find your other orange and yellow corner, or whatever corner you choose to start with. So I see that this one is my other orange and yellow corner. So I want to rotate that under where my other orange and yellow corner is. So a good way to think about this so it's not confusing is you want yellow pointing in the opposite direction and you want orange both on the same side. So now we can go with our algorithm. So what we want to do is rotate the opposite side up, and so that we can rotate this back and then rotate this down. And now our other corner is lined up. That's what we were trying to do with that algorithm. So let me just undo that. So the reason you can't just do this is because your middle is moving as well. And if you just try to do that, then this edge gets rotated out of the way. So you have to rotate this one back so that you can get them all in a line. So that this rotates twice to line up with there, and this rotates once to line up with there. So there, now you have a line. So now that you have a line on your gear cube, the parity of the cube makes it so that three other lines have come up across the cube. So what you want to do is you want to find your other yellow one, right? So then rotate that underneath where it needs to go, and then look for your third yellow line, which would include your yellow center. And in this case, it's facing towards me. So I just want to rotate this up so that my yellow side is all together. So yeah, there's your yellow side. So now in this case, we need to do another algorithm, because as you can see, these two corners are green, the two orange and green corners, they're like that, but the edge piece is not in place. It's blue, which is the opposite of green. So we need to flip-flop these two pieces. So there's an algorithm for that. So you rotate this face twice, and then rotate your top face, and then rotate this face back. rotate your top face again. And now your pieces should be lined up. So the next thing you want to do whenever you're solving your gear cube is you want to look at your middle and then rotate it, or rotate your top face until your middle is matching up as best it can. And it appears that that is the best it will match up for me. So now you're probably wondering, well, now what? Because I have these pieces that are not solved. What you do, you just rotate your one of your sides until your cube gets solved, and there you have it. There's one more case that I'm going to cover in just a minute. So if you're doing the first few steps in your gear cube solve and you happen to run into a case like this where both of your yellow pieces are on the bottom, your remaining yellow pieces are on the bottom after you solve two of your lines, and your center is not aligned with these two yellow pieces, you just want to do that same algorithm that you did for lining up your other corners. So just rotate this up, and then rotate your bottom face this way, and then rotate this up, or yeah, your right face up, and then rotate your bottom face back, and then rotate this down, and now you should have your yellow face. Alright guys, so that should be all the cases that you can get on the gear cube. Let me know down in the comments if you manage to get another one, and I will look into it. But all in all, this is a pretty easy puzzle to solve, and I hope you have luck doing so. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and leave a like if this tutorial was helpful. And I'll see you next time. Bye.